All right, hello and welcome to DK Vine Done Slow. I'm Hyle Russell. Let's continue playing Yooka-Laylee, shall we? All right, so I've got 18 pages, 176 quills, and at 4 hours, 5 minutes, and 4 seconds of gameplay. But I think I made the most out of those 4 seconds. And if you've been watching all along, up to this point, I think you'll agree. So today, I believe we are going to be wrapping up Tribalstack Tropics as much as we can wrap it up right now. There are things, obviously, putting aside until I learn later moves. And there are things that will just be easier with later moves, but I could theoretically do them now. So we'll see. I might attempt the nimble race, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Yeah, not gonna forget the reptile roll this time. I'm always so eager to just jump into it, you know, that I forget to do it. All right. So let me check my totals, because it has been a week. Alright, so I need the power extender. And I'm still 10 pages away. Christ! Alright, well. Let's see what I can do. After all, this is DK Vine Done Slow, so there's never any pressure when it comes to, well, playing well, or playing fast, or playing competently, or really playing at all. It's just a total crapshoot. And I just want to give a warning now. If there is a brief interruption at any point in the stream, it is because the Federal Express man is here, or woman, who knows. But they are dropping off my Banjo-Kazooie first 4-figure statue, which is finally arriving. And I got a text saying that they will require a signature, and they're delivering it today. And it's like, well, that's just great timing, Banjo and Kazooie. I'm trying to play Yooka-Laylee. So I'm gonna scale the temple here. I just say though, I really love, like, you can look and see the path up, and it is an impressive sense of scale in this world. I know there are people, I say this every time I play, but there are people who think this world is just too sprawling, that it's not efficient in its layout. But I think just the sheer scope, you know, like going straight up in such a way that it gives you vertigo, it's impressive. I get a bit sick sometimes when I play this world. I do love just the draw distance here, how you can see where you fought Rampo. Or, you know, if you're going up here pre-fight, you would be able to see Rampo. He wouldn't be collapsed in a heap like he is now. Alright, let's see. Oh, I think this was the life extender, the butterfly. Trying to remember what I've gotten so far. Oh yeah, here's where I left off last time. You hear a pagey of some sort up there. We did Kartos, so, and that is a move I do not have yet, so. Yeah, and it's a bit bendy down there, Duke's Temple. So you can do this. It's just, like, you're supposed to use the power to, like get heavy with the cannonball when you learn it, and then you can get up there. But there is a way around. Am I gonna try it? I'm gonna try anything. Because the way I first did this, before I even knew what the cannonball thing was I just tried to scale this. And I got up there. I did get up there. It's not impossible. But now I'm going to try to replicate it for 2 hours. And that'll be the duration of the stream. I mean, who knows? They might have patched it out. Because this was 2 patches ago when I first played Yooka-Laylee, so... It might not be worth the time sink to try to get up there. Oh, but I want to get up there. It's the times, you know, you wish you were screaming when you pull off stupid stuff. And then when you actually go to replicate it on camera, you just fail. Fail miserably. Alright. Not working for me. Alright, you know what? We'll just come back. We'll just come back and do it. I will go this way, though. I'm just trying to think of all the stuff. I'm 10 pages away from completion, and I know there aren't 10 pages that you have to save for later, so... Alright, here we go. Coils are always a welcome sight, because it means you obviously haven't been through there yet. So that's the way to Nimbo. Yeah, Nimbo, and then Nimble is the cloud you race. Mr. Blowy. Yeah, I just, you know, I am on record as loving, absolutely loving the absolute shit names that are rare in Playtonic's legacy. You know, Mr. Pants, Captain Bones, and of course Mr. Blowy. Mr. Blowy over here. When is Mr. Blowy gonna get his own game? Ow, damn it. I was trying to get it all lined up, and then I missed my shot. So now I have to rotate it all around again. Luckily, you could just stay on it. It's not like any butt stomping that needs to be done here. Alright, now I've got to be quicker. Actually, I could probably just hit him from here, right? Oh, no, that's right. The little water spray doesn't have that much range. All right. So I really need to get up there. Thing is, I really do get a sense of, like, vertigo up here, so it's hard to take my time. There we go. I always hit the wrong button. I always shoot out the sonar. While these corplets are just losing their mind during the cutscene. I also like how they never really explain why there are giant fans here. It's just, yeah, that's my job. I just blow air. I mean, in this ancient temple at that, they never really do any job of explaining why they exist. But they're also there in Impossible Lair. Well, there's like Miss Fanny, I think, which, you know, is a very rude name. Okay, so that's something else. This is time intensive, moving this thing around. At least I got Mr. Blowy's thing done. Bye, Mr. Blowy. Alright. Think like the temple. I know there's a bunch of the camouflage stuff. Excuse me, the monument. So yeah, I can't get through there now. That's just a taste until I learn the camo cloak thing. All right, so. Now Mr. Blowy isn't blowing. Oh, I was supposed to use that. I wasn't supposed to just shoot it up. Well, how was I supposed to... I mean, what good is that if I figured out a better way, right? So, I guess I'll go over here. Now, I think this goes down to Nimbo, right? Yeah, so I actually don't want to do that yet. Not that I don't enjoy seeing a giant cloud metaphorically shoot his wad everywhere, which I do enjoy that. You know that about me. I feel like I have unfinished business up here. I feel like I should be able to get up here. Alright. Fine. Fine game. I'm wondering, can I not get over there until I learn the little gliding maneuver? Alright, well, I'm just striking out left and right. Yeah, I have not played Yooka-Laylee like as a full run since it came out on Switch. So my brain doesn't remember these things. I know there's that hoop game up there, which was the basis for the Brawl Out stage that Yooka-Laylee appeared in. I feel like I should climb this though. This looks like a little rampway that I can get up. Maybe I just don't have enough moves yet to do the fancy stuff I want to do with these characters. Alright, fine. I'll go down to see the damn cloud. Oh, hello to Kino Kong. 2097 says, hello DK Vine, watching live from Mexico. Yooka-Laylee is such a relaxing game to play. Yeah, it is. Let me show you how relaxing it can be since I am just striking out. So if you turn the music volume all the way down, which I realize this is a disservice to Grant Kirkhope. But then you've got a game with just ambient noise. And I find that's really relaxing, actually. Although the googly eyes are creepy. They laugh like clown folk. Alright. But yeah, that's... When I realized, like, you could do this, you really get a sense of how good the audio direction of the game is without the music. Everybody gravitates to the music first and foremost, and I mean that's understandable, but I find the same thing is true with actually Tropical Freeze. If you turn down the music all the way and you just listen to the audio. No, you don't. Why do they laugh after you kill them? That is the creepy aspect of them. But anyway, it really does make the game immersive. And I didn't realize like how good Tropical Freeze's audio effects were until I turned down the music. Because everybody, you know, wants to hear the Dave Wise music, or in this game, the Grant Kirkhope music mostly. But oh, there's a charm in playing it like this. Because this is what the characters would be hearing, right? Oh, that's creepy, though. Hearing a giant cloud make orgasm noises is a bit unsettling. Oh, here's another stream where I'm stepping on somebody's eyes. Here you go. If this is what you're tuning in for, to see feet on eyes, well then, you probably found us through Playtonic's Twitter. Why does he sound like that? Ooh. Ooh. All right. I feel as though I should do something with him. And Kino Kong says the wind noises don't help with the vertigo. They don't. I guess that didn't do anything because he was already dry. That would have dried him out. Alright, let's make a... freeze him. Oh, I have to make him rain first. He's like a stripper. He won't do anything until you make it rain. Not that I know much about that. Just Andre says ISMR. It's what 100% of your viewer base wants. I'll try to step on as many characters' eyes as I can today. I give you my word. I should also turn off the music and let the sound effects play at least once in every world. Because it really does make you feel like you're in the game environment. Like there's nothing really cinematic about this experience. This just feels like I'm in a game world. I quite enjoy that. So I like whenever you can explore a previously explored area only drowning. Always a good feeling. Oh, don't drown. Ah. A Sea of Thieves flashbacks there. All right, you know what? I might just leave Tribalstack behind for now. Because there's a lot of moves I need to learn that I don't have. And I can always come back here whenever I want, and I'm going to. The corplets also sound really depraved when you have no music backing them. Like the perverts walking into a bookstore looking at the Kama Sutra books. That kind of thing. Cool. Alright, I am going to leave. I am going to leave. Go to Glitterglaze Glacier. I could keep exploring here. I might be able to like they're the nimble race, right? Like I could race her and I could theoretically get it, but it's a lot harder until I get more butterflies on my life meter. So I don't know. Let's move on. In the interest of entertaining streaming. Does that hurt his ass? Because that tail alone, I feel like, would take on a lot of injury. His prehensile tail. And then sliding down like this ancient stone ramp riddled with moss. Probably baking in the sun. These are the tropics, after all. You would think that would not only injure his tail, but also his asshole, his sphincter, would just be ablaze right now. Alright, let's get the music back on. Alright, we have some things we can do in Ivory Towers, though. So, en route to Glitterglaze Glacier, we'll get a pagey or two. Hello, Dre. Deadeye Dre in a live stream. They say, oh no, are we still on the I train? No, make your own SFX for the game, Hyle. Ad-lib them. Don't leave, Hyle. I just got here. I mean, I'm sorry. I have to go into Glitterglaze Glacier. So that pagey up there, I can't get till later. However, this pagey down here, yeah, talking to me. Thanks for the tip, Pagey. We'll give down left stick a try. I don't know how Yuka would pronounce that. Also, I have to wonder, you know, because obviously that's a different bit of dialogue on the PS4 or on Switch or on PC, so, or Linux, because there's a fucking Linux version. I don't even know what Linux is. Nobody's ever explained it to me. One time I asked Playtonic, hey, what's Linux? And they said, we don't even know. Say it's an operating system. I'm like, well, what does it mean? All right. So, anyway, I wonder how I can, like, rationalize that. How I can rationalize the dialogue change in canon. How do I do it with DKC, like, GBA in comparison to the SNES version? I guess I've always just squinted and just pretended like it wasn't a problem. Hey, there's another pagey. Let me do a little celebration dance. Alright. just check the totals real quick. Hey, 420 pages in Ivory Towers. Nice. That will please Funky Kong somewhere right now. Oh, and there... Let's see, is there... the water berries? Aqua berries? What are they called? I know there's frost berries. I forget what the water berries are called. They have to be around here somewhere, right? Oh, I bet. Ha ha ha. Cool. A stack load of us pages. Capital B will be furious. He'll be even more furious that you cut him off there. I won't forget that. That's the whole premise of the game. Oh, just Andre says Linux is Charlie Brown's friend with the blanket. Yeah, I never watched the Peanuts. Did I ever tell you the story when I worked in a music and movie shop? This guy came in and he had like a really thick Southern accent. He said, "Yeah, I want to know where show me your penis." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Show me your penis." After very long, awkward glances at him, I finally surmised he was saying, "Show me your peanuts," as in show me where your Charlie Brown DVDs are. But that could have gotten awkward had I misconstrued and been a willing partner. Bah! Oh, no! I didn't... I thought that was gonna happen, right? And then I was like, no, I got this. And then I let it happen anyway. That's what you get for knocking me off that one time. Displeased me. Alright, yeah, exploding minions, whatever. I have to say, I really like Capital B in the second game, in Impossible Lair, more. Like, I like the whole businessman shtick. It was fine, but as a character, I like that he's already, like, devolved or ascended into... Oh, we got a cutscene. It's like Trump getting a call from the Russians. No, I do like the Capital B, like, in this game. He's the main baddie in the game, but he's clearly serving even worse masters. Vile, right? There's still a lot we don't know about this organization. They did a lot of heavy lifting when it came to world building with this game. But it makes sense, like, that a capitalistic villain like Capital B would ultimately serve, like, even more nefarious, potentially oligarchs, we don't even know, right? But this, like, dark moneyed organization. I don't want to skip, no. Why would I want to skip cutscenes? Not on DK Vine done slow. This deal gets worse by the quarter minute is a nice line by Andy Robinson. Like Lando Calrissian if he were trained to speak in corporate jargon. Yeah, but I like capital B in this game, but I like that he's already become kind of like a K-Rool, just maniacal, scheming guy with delusions of grandeur who's like shifting through personalities and identities. The businessman look is good for one game, but I think he looks so much better in Impossible Lair with his wannabe dictator garb. Oh, I've got a quack quiz. Shit, I didn't study. I haven't studied at all the past 2 weeks. Oh, this is gonna be humiliating. Mr. Cannon himself getting just wrecked. So obviously Playtonic decided to use the Banjo-Kazooie end of game or near end of game quizzes as kind of a thing scattered throughout the game instead. So instead of this huge ass chunk, you get little tiny pop quizzes throughout, and you know, this is divisive like anything. I think it was a good idea because so often when you're playing the game, if you're like asked to remember things that happened hours, days, or even months ago, depending on how slow you play it. So this way, it's still kind of fresh in your head. 10 correct answers. It's also a little bit more simple than Grunty's Furnace Fun ever was. But I know this is a spiritual successor, and I mean, oh, I need to pay attention and not talk. Sorry, all right. How long has it taken you to get this far? Oh. Luckily, I'm doing these in 2-hour chunks, so I knew. This is a very personalized question, too. I like that. Nice. Deceitful salesman Trouser. How many quills does he require for his very first move? Well, that's a trick question. That's 0! Alright. Trouser's bogus moves. Which did you purchase first? Oh, God. Yeah, okay. I was trying to remember back to, like, the first stream or whatever. I think it was the first stream I did of this. Doing alright, though. KG's legal property of Hybrid Towers. How many do you have in total? Nice Bard trivia joke there. As somebody who's played a lot of Bard trivia in the before times. Harvey Tower's hard-working employees, which did you cruelly defeat first? Almost hit Corporate Drone by mistake. Corporate drones are the bees, I think. Those bees that shoot little balls at you. The picture. Where was it taken? It's the picture. Well, show it to me. Yeah, Tribalstack Tropics, Rampo's temple. Humph. There is no next question. I won, right? Yeah, I won. Shut up. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Good thing I watched. Oh, this quiz clearly pitched it as impossible. Interesting. Considering that capital B, you know, dubs the layer in the next game the impossible layer. I'm gonna chalk that up as canon. That's continuity right there. That they like to go all in on things with that vernacular. Yeah, anyway, I like the quiz format here. I think it's a nice, like a lot of things in this game, it's a nice rethinking of what was made famous and popular in Banjo. I think in most areas it does improve on just like the core concept of a Banjo, if not the actual like game and like design itself. At the very least, the concepts improve on Banjo. And I think the quizzes were improved on. Even though, you know, Grunny's Furnace Fun is great fun and a great furnace. But it's... Alright, I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Oh yeah, I know where I am. Oh! It's been a while since I've come this way. So yeah, I mean, they really want you to know where to go, right? So many people complained about it in the past. I'm just looking at the environment here, like what's getting rubber. They're getting like bound into books. Yeah, they are. They're binding books. This is a whole like paper assembly plant here. The trees become paper. The paper is bound and then put in a cover. This isn't how it happens in real life. That's wildly implausible, but I love it. Why? Okay, okay. So these are the corporate drones that I was talking about. They suck. Because, yeah. Anyway, I could go over here. Oh, fucking googly eyes. There's Rextro. Oh, smelling sticky floor. Snake tricked Rextro into purchase. That joke, the setup for it was a lot nastier than I think what it was actually implying. So yeah, here we've got Rextro's Arcade. Like the actual Rextro's Arcade. Not right now. Anyway, so here's... We'll come back here later. I said no. I really like the design of this place, though. There's something about an arcade, the aesthetics of it, that I really am enamored with. And there's a pagey in there, but I have to do the roll smashy move. So no getting it yet. But even though like Rextro, right, his character Rextrosaurus 64, he's after this era. The height of the arcades was the 80s, and Rextro is a parody of the mid to late 90s, so they don't really mesh up, but I do appreciate having this an homage to both bygone eras. We'll go back and we'll do all of these later on.
Yeah.
So if I went this way, that would lead to World 3. But I want to go up here. Oh, and there's Trouser, so now I can finally learn this move that I was bemoaning the lack of in Tribalstack. So yeah, now we've got that move. Although it'd help if I would do it right. There we go. Nice. So, yeah, this is the way I'm so used to coming now through these blowing fans, but I still don't have that move. This will take you right back to the main area of Hyrule Towers. Sorry, I just get distracted trying to climb on things. For no reason whatsoever. I think I just wait for it. There we go. Ow. So yeah, Glitterglaze Glacier, you have to just love the crystals, which I think make up one of the most memorable set pieces in the world itself. Just the way they hum. That'll be a good time to turn off the sound effects. So I know Glitterglaze Glacier might be a weird world to play, like, in the middle of October, which is when I'm live streaming this, heading into Halloween, but it's not like there aren't holiday decorations in stores anyway. Yeah, not yet. Let's go in here. Let's explore the world. Sans expansion. Yeah, for a while, Glitterglaze Glacier was my least favorite world in the game, and I definitely have a higher affection for it now than I used to. And I think that's mostly down to the expanded areas, which I'll refrain from talking about now, but I really couldn't wrap my head around it initially. It wasn't what I was looking for in this game, but, you know, since then, I've really come around to it. Alright. So I have to go up this like golf ball wall. There are quills. Oh, come on. And I don't want to go up there yet. I'll do this right. So obviously that water... Does this water freeze me? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm so used to something like Banjo-Kazooie where, oh, you're in a snow world. The water will be deadly cold. Got Normie there. And, like, look at the corplets. So the corplets in this world are fashioned as abominable snowmen. And, I mean, it's a nice touch to have these basic baddies who don't differ at all in attacks or hits. They, you know, to have that visual difference in each world, it really does help liven it up a bit. Oh, living barrel, living barrel. Yep, can't have that on a DK Vine stream. The only living barrel I want to see in the month of October is the one that will get me out of Bachelor's Mansion. Alright, so obviously this is kind of patterned after Disney's Frozen just a bit. I believe artist Dean Wilson said it was inspired by having to watch Frozen numerous times with his family. There's Trouser. Let's talk to Trouser. Learn some moves. I have to wonder if, like, a chameleon and a snake could survive in this climate. Both live in relative tropic environments in their day-to-day life, right? I guess Trouser would live in a more arid environment. But anyway, yeah, so... Because I wonder that about the Kongs, too. Whenever they're in just extreme temperatures. Like, yeah, they're tropical animals. Movie disc. That kind of dates the game already. It's only been 3 years. Oh. There aren't... Oh, there we go. I could scroll down. Yeah. Lerp State. So this is the move I can use with the cannonballs then. And get, like, heavy. I'm laughing at the jokes. All right. It's interesting, he says they're naming a street after him. Just because Rattly the Rattlesnake from Donkey Kong fame has a bridge in his honor in Donkey Konga 2, and of course has a street sign in his honor in Super Mario Odyssey. Little Rattly facts there for ya. So this is a good move to partner with the this move here. So yeah, I just smashed the ice cube here. Let's get them over to the cube of ice here, so I can explain this a little bit. Come on. Oh, there's one. One's already possessed. A cube of, oh, that's a barrel. Get the cube of ice. Yeah. So the googly eye taking over the cube of ice is interesting in that it gives us a retconned origin for the Banjo-Kazooie enemies, Chinkers, which are the ice cubes in Freeze's Peak, and that also provides an explanation for George and Mildred Ice Cube in Banjo-Tooie, which are friendlier Chinkers that you meet. And yeah, that's why there are living ice cubes, because the googly eye parasitic creatures can possess them and form new entities, Chinkers. So thanks, Yooka-Laylee, for finally explaining something that never really needed explaining, but I sleep better at night, that's for sure. Alright, yeah, I don't want to go that way yet. Like, bathroom tile here. So the slurp state comes in handy there. Because, yep, you hit the wall there. Oh, I wanted to keep talking. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Yooka wouldn't finish his dialogue if I walked away where it was safe. That was frustrating. Alright. So, see, now I can survive great heats because the fire is one with Yooka. And I can also go into flames too, so. There we go. I rescued that poor Ghost Rider. I would like to find more butterflies. But unfortunately, I've already beat up all the baddies. Alright. So now I've got to, like, work my way through here, where it's very slippery. I've got to continually, there we go. So that will keep me safe. But I can't take too long. Basically making this hospitable for them. Ah! Okay, it ran out, so I need to get back. Yeah. See, I don't like this part. Because I like to play games slow, and I can't play games slow here. Whenever there's like a lethal time limit on anything, I struggle because I'm taking too long. There we go. Butterflies at it. Get. So yeah, I'm gonna die. You're gonna witness it. Imagine me dying on a stream. Doesn't help that I'm trying to get everything while I'm moving. Hey! Why? one butterfly. They're not as generous with them here as they were in Tribalstack. Okay, I think the room is safe now. Yeah. And I'm almost dead. So there's the angry Ghost Rider down there, who I have to beat up. I wonder... Ah! I'm not gonna be taken out by this guy. I wonder, since he's like such a violent Ghost Rider, if is he like a drunk? Like so many of the famous literary greats? He's just a violent drunk? There we go. Maybe that's how he died. Cirrhosis of the liver. It'd be funny if, you know, they were being very coy about the backstories of the Ghost Riders, and they all died from very mundane things that writers normally die from. Relatively mundane, like, you know, alcoholism, suicide, and old age. Like, there's nothing nefarious, really, about their deaths, other than just the tragedy that is time. Oh, now evil Christmas trees, that's great. They really make use of the googly eyes, and Glitterglaze Glacier is their coming out party in comparison to Tribalstack Tropics, where they weren't as developed. They're kind of like hidden in the upper regions of it. So we've got those marine corplets down there. I don't know where I want to go. There's so many places to go. There's so many places to see. It is overwhelming at times. But I think, yeah, Clara is over here. Maybe there's Potty Mouth. This reminds me a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie. Well, of course, everything in this game reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie because it's fucking Yooka-Laylee, but this reminds me a little bit of Mumbo's Mountain. Not Freeze's Peak, as you would think, but Mumbo's Mountain, the little village in front of Mumbo's hut. There's Clara. I want to talk to Potty Mouth first if I can. I can't. You think this would hurt them, right? Considering just a little bit of cold nearly killed me. And yet, standing atop a bubbling stew does nothing. Maybe because it's so cold here and it's just kind of balancing out their feet, but if I stand here long enough, I'll get cooked. I guess that's an explanation. I also only have one butterfly of health. Isn't great. Dr. Bones. I just caught that. I did know, I think the first time I played this, I was sleep deprived, and I didn't catch that as an Indiana Jones reference. Oh yeah, I want to go on and on about how much I love Clara. And how much I want Clara to have her own game. I think it's just the ah! No! No! Alright, well. Guess I didn't lose anything from dying. It really has no consequence other than setting you back just a bit. Yeah, I want Clara to have her own game. I think it's the fan in me who wanted Donkey Kong Racing and then didn't get Donkey Kong Racing and then heard how it was becoming Saberman Stampede and wanted Saberman Stampede and then never got Saberman Stampede. So I think I like Clara because she could be Playtonic's Saberman. And then in some way I would get Donkey Kong Racing after 20 years. I love the little squeaking, walking on ice there. Such a nice little touch. Like, honestly, everything about this game is way better than it has any right to be, including the sound effects. You don't realize the amount of time and thought that something like that requires, right down to like, oh well, when they walk on ice, that's going to sound a little bit different than walking on snow or walking on any other platform. And then sometimes, like, if you actually were to get the sound effects of walking on ice, it would not carry through the game as sounding like walking on ice. So you have to like find something that creates that effect without actually using that real world effect. Being a Foley artist is hard work. Alright, you have to talk to Clara again. Okay, just quick, smash their homes. Well, I did that before, but feel bad. Smash their homes. They haven't really even committed any crimes yet. Clara is just accusing them of planning to commit crimes, so we're destroying their homes. She's just a shady land developer. The tribe will never recover from this. Yooka as a character has bad dad puns that aren't funny in the slightest. And I feel like that's just actually a trait of his character. When I first played this, I wondered if it was just bad writing, but the more I've gotten to really know this cast and these characters, the more I realize that that's just Yuka's personality. And it's really kind of an extension of Banjo, right? Like, Banjo is kind of the everyman character in Banjo-Kazooie, who's a little dull, a little bit, like, good and naive to a fault. And Yooka is that, only without the mountain hillbilly / European tight shorts from the 90s aficionado angle. So, talk to one of the snowmen. So yeah, they're all missing hats. They're all snowmen and snow women who are missing their hats. And you have to find their hats. And that was originally, I think, the biggest shit show in the game. because of the play control of the transformation in this world, which they patched. That was fixed in the first patch, and now I don't have a problem with it. Well, I said I don't have a problem with it, but it's been so long since I played the original controls that I might have a problem with it now. I don't know. I'll go in here. Or I guess just go out here. This is just a shortcut to get us back to this side of the glacier. This is really a mishmash of archetypes, because we've got a little bit of Disney's Frozen, we've got abominable snowmen running around, we've got like vague holiday theming. Why is there a skull there? Jesus. That's a nice visual right there, though. The big full moon and the stars. I don't want to fall, though. I'm very close to the edge here of the glacier. So I could transform here. Oh, I don't have the Molly cool yet, so I can't transform. That's right. I get tired of the googly eyes, I have to say. I love them. I love the concept. But they're a bit overdone in this world, and they just bully you. So Planker, let's talk about Planker a little bit. I don't know what to make of the question. Is Planker a singular character, or is he a drone species? And are they all named Planker? So I was under the impression that Planker was just one character in Yooka-Laylee who hopped from Grand Tome to Grand Tome. But, of course, in Impossible Lair, we know there are multiple signs like him. And they are definitely different characters there. So I don't know if they're all just called Planker and they all refer to themselves like Planker, like a Yoshi situation, or if it's a singular character in this game who then became a drone species in Impossible Lair, but they're not the same Planker, with the exception of one Planker in Impossible Lair, who is Planker. And this shit matters. Listen to me. If you think, shut it, goth girl. Anyway, it matters because I hate not knowing, right, when I'm dealing with the Yoshi or a Yoshi, and they're not clear. It bugs me because I care about what characters I'm dealing with. They're not just designs for me. So I do like how, if this is the same Planker from Tribalstack, he mistakes you for yet another contractor. In this case, a sculptor. It's funny to me that he just can't recognize Yooka and Laylee and remember what they look like. Oh, now they've got living treasure chests, which are, it's like Lock Up and Little Lock Up from Banjo-Kazooie. So that, you would think you would need to use like the flame move on, but you actually have to use this supercharged reptile roll thing that will break it, which is why you've got that little action icon imprint on there to signify smashing and not melting. Of course, I don't have that yet, so we can't free him. Love those trees, by the way. Can I just point out how I just This is a gorgeous world. It would help if I would actually realize how I'm supposed to get up there. There's a very dreamy feeling about this world in general.
Yeah.
In fact, I feel like the worlds after this, well, I love especially Capital Casino, which I think is a brilliant world, especially now that it's working right and doesn't have a perfection-breaking glitch in it. I feel like they're almost a little bit mundane coming after this. And it's not really a slight towards them as much as like how realized this world and the art direction and everything about it was in comparison to something like Moody May's Marsh. I just think this is phenomenal. And this is such a great way to, even if it is consciously aping something that was really in popular culture at the time, like Disney's Frozen, it does help set this apart from something like Freeze's Peak or just your average snow world in a Rare game. It you know, wraps it up in a little bit more, I always do it, wraps it up in a bigger fantasy sort of aesthetic. And it's not just like generically Christmas themed either, right? So we got those little grenade bushes, which I'm amazed botanists in America haven't invented yet. We do love our weaponry. Oh yeah, that's a snow plow thing. So I've just wasted time. Seriously, how many like insecure, like macho alpha male types would eat their vegetables if you could get grenades growing out of them? Oh fuck. Well, so much for that. I need some butterflies. I think I'm gonna go in the cave. Look at the way Laylee is kind of like shimmering here. Her ears are radiating this like glow about her that almost looks like she's neon. Yeah, you pretty much have to destroy these snowmen as soon as you see them because the googly eyes will get to them. Like, once you see any sort of prop laying about, and I was talking about in the first stream I did of this, how it was just great, how you could just interact with so many things in the game. It's great at first, and then when they introduce the googly eyes, then you see props like that. Okay, so that's a hive right there. And now Yuka is sticky. Look how sticky he is. Oh, like, it's gross, honestly. As somebody who likes to be clean and can't abide having any layer of filth on them, this is mortifying to see. Just, like, he glistens. Look how glistening he is. I don't really, like, do I have a phobia about being sticky? It depends on the context, I guess. But just going about my day-to-day life, I don't want to be sticky. That's just something about me. No, thank you. No, don't do it. Wait. Shit. All right. What are you trying to tell me? The color I'm supposed to hit them? Black. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Black, blue, green, pink, blue, green, pink. Black, blue, green, pink, blue, green, pink. I'm not gonna remember that. When I did the Banana Bird Caves in Donkey Kong Country 3, I remember having to write down the pattern. I had a notepad with me, and that's how I would beat the Banana Bird Caves, because it was too much to remember. I have to love how the snow is coming down inside the cavern. Like there's a little opening up there somewhere. Alright. So okay, so it's not about learning the colors, it's about the pattern. And then they become those colors. So I have to study the position and not the color. Well, that's just fucking great. That's even harder. Fuck, see? Okay. It's that one, it's that one. That one. I hate this. I hate this so much. I don't have the brain for this. Give me character names to remember. I can't remember geometric shapes. Okay. So, dupe. 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 I didn't get the last one. You don't want me to get the last? I was gonna. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I did it. Seriously, I'll take a million Dr. Quack quizzes over that kind of nonsense. I keep thinking that's a crate from Sea of Thieves that I like sell to the Merchant Alliance because it just has a shape and color scheme that I'm used to. Or like it's a supply crate or something. I play too much Sea of Thieves is what I'm saying. Alright, so there's the sticky bit. Could I walk up the wall like a Spitterman? That ramp. So I can't slide. I can't reptile roll up it. Too steep. But if I get the sticky bits on my sticky bits, then I can walk up it. Grant, I could just slide down it. If I come in the other way, but... No! Ah! Well, there's a power extender, at least. But I missed one quill. I hate how these snowmen reform. Because I destroyed all of these how many times since I entered the cavern, and yet they keep reappearing. And it's creepy. And they make them look creepy, too. Just the way they have... This is such a Steve Mails design, and you know how it's Steve Mails? One eye is bigger. One eye is bigger, and that's how he implies something sinister is afoot. By having one bigger eye than another eye. K. Rool, Rentilda, Capital B, and these damn snowmen. It's like that episode of The Office, that Christmas episode where Dwight and Jim get into this bullying war with snowballs, and it culminates with Dwight building all of these snowmen in the parking lot, and to make Jim feel like he's going to get assaulted, you know, going out at night. Got it. But although honestly, like, Jim is the worst. Yeah, Dwight is a fascist incel type, but, you know, Jim really bullies him 90% of the time. So fuck Jim. Alright, I'll go up here. Get more butterflies coming back from near death. I don't want to die twice in a stream, that's for sure. Oh, my dog is looking at the door. That might mean FedEx is here with my Banjo-Kazooie statue. Gonna have to go check. Yeah, I'll be right back. There's nobody out there I think is probably a ghost, and I should be concerned. But all I know is my Banjo-Kazooie statue from First Four Figures is still not here. So, I got a text! I got a text that I would have to sign for it. But where are they? It's after 5 o'clock. Thank you for indulging my little absence there. I will give you updates on my Banjo-Kazooie first four-figure statue as soon as I have them. Oh, just okay. Obstacle course doesn't give you any warning. Doesn't say, hey, I want you to do an obstacle course. Just, I'm gonna hit this switch, and then you're gonna have to figure it out yourself. Where's the ring? Ah! That Pagey could have helped, like, explain something to me. Like, yeah, I did it, so why am I complaining? I did it in one shot with enough time left. But that could have gone bad. I could have been humiliated. And then that Pagey would still be locked up. I always forget about the lower levels here. Okay. Dre suggests a witch has stolen my Banjo-Kazooie statue, and Andre says the text was from the delivery man, so he would have the opening to nab it for himself. You know, now that Banjo-Kazooie are more popular than they have been in years, thanks to Smash, I guess I do have to worry about that kind of thing. Not that, you know, I mean, that first four figures box could be anything. Could be a Sonic statue. Maybe the delivery man is a big Sonic fan, and it's looking to rip me off that way, and then they're disappointed. Alright, I think I'm going about this wrong. If there's the blowy things, probably need cannonball. I guess Capital B must have put those blowy things into the Grand Tomes, because that's the only thing that makes sense for why there would be a universal element like fans, right? In Grand Tomes, like a tropical jungle or a fairy tale-esque frozen kingdom. So yeah, I guess capital B, Ivory Towers, and Quackcore are the unifying element there. Walk up the ramp as a sticky man. You would think it would flavor the snow as honey as you walk away, right? Oh. Well, so much for my expert platforming skills. If I could find the molecule, I would go ahead with the transformation, but I don't know where it is. My biggest problem initially when playing this was not reptile rolling up here, so I didn't give myself enough time. Actually, my biggest problem were these googly eyes. Here we go. All those snow piles are for the transformation. Which was great fun trying to drive up here before they patched it. The controls were just infuriating. And I'm not somebody who often like complains about controls. Like I can get the hang of it given enough time, but they were so loose. Nope, googly eyes, you're not gonna get a hold of me. Fuck! At the very least, the water doesn't freeze you here, or it doesn't like take away your health slowly, which would be what you would expect. It's a nice change of pace that the water is just warm enough. Although they never, you know, explain how a cavern can be so cold it will kill you, while the water, which should be, you know, several degrees colder than that, is fine. But it is a storybook, right? It's a Grand Tome with a world brought to life. So really, you know, any explanation can be just hand-waved away as that author's intent. Like, this doesn't have to be an internally consistent environment because it is fiction. So that is the entrance to the Icymetric Palace, which is what is actually included with the expanded tome. But I can go up there right now and just see it locked, which is what I'm going to do. Important to see that keyhole because it does pay off later. with a satisfying nod to the past. I want to get those quills, though, I have to say. So while I'm up here, try to get... without falling off, and that's the real trick. So he's still sticky while he's underwater. Like, it's interesting that the slurp state has such a pervasive effect that his pores literally just exude honey even when he's doused in water. Which, like, so it's not just that he's coated in honey, it's that he's sweating honey. Which, with that, then that clog his pores. Like, would he just have terrible acne for a couple of weeks after? There are a lot of horrifying elements of Yooka-Laylee, from things like the slurp state to Dr. Puzzle's transformations, that you don't really want to think about for too long. Get a good look at these corplet marines, which I love the design of. Or marine corplets. Corplet marines, marine corplets. Although I think Playtonic also gets lost on the naming conventions, because they oftentimes refer to corplets as like minions. And in Yooka-Laylee and Impossible Lair, we have minions, which sort of replace the corplets in the actual stages, although the corplets do appear in the overworld. But nothing is as convoluted as the corplet security bots, since they're basically called inepts now, even though inept was just one and then two characters, and don't get me started on that. Even though I will get started on that. I will get started on it so much in every stream of Yooka-Laylee I do, especially once I get the Capital Casino. Oh boy. Ah. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't even know. I'm going in circles right now. Alright, focus up. Focus up. These are huge-ass worlds. And it is easy to get lost. Really, I'm just kind of bumbling along. Just hoping to stumble across things to do. No, I keep okay, nope. Go this way. I love any usage of the word core, which was an exclamation I first heard in Banjo-Kazooie. As an American, I never heard the expression core until Banjo-Kazooie, so I have a fondness for it because I associate it with that game. I'll get those quills coming back. Really nice of them to put this one on the ice. Jesus. Okay. All right. Stop that. Swear to God. There we go. Oh, I would have laughed if that was the rest of the stream. So this is supposed to be a cowboy, but there is some debate. I think his dialogue gives away once that he's a cowboy, but with his hat and the whip, there was some speculation that he was more of an Indiana Jones pastiche, which I liked, but I think ultimately, no, he is supposed to be a cowboy. Because my suggestion was his name could be Harrison Fjord if he was an Indiana Jones character, but he's a cowboy, so it doesn't work. But now I want a character called Harrison Fjord. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Oh, you did it. Well, the other one did it. I guess the one I warned didn't do it. So that one actually listened to me, which was nice. But its friend really screwed me over. Snowmen are everywhere. Yeah, I already talked to you. Bridge Club one. Is bridge still a thing? I know, like, people over, like, a certain age play it, but do any young folk play bridge? Is there a bridge... like is there an enthusiastic bridge club among anybody like under 50 years of age? Because I feel bad for them that they're so excited about bridge, and yet the rest of the world has moved on from that game. Like I feel like younger people play tabletop RPGs and things of that sort. Like obviously, like tabletop gaming is a lot more popular than it used to be. I already went through here. I don't want to go back through that cavern. All right, I guess I'll just. But card games like Bridge, nobody like really plays them anymore, right? Maybe I'm wrong there. Andre says, lizards don't have pores and sweat glands. They're cold-blooded and don't regulate their own body temperatures other than physically moving somewhere where it's hotter or colder. I realize that, but the slurp state, I think, activates some sort of sweat glands and pores in Yooka. At least I think that is the scientific explanation towards what is utter nonsense. But, yeah, I know lizards are cold-blooded. Like, I'm not a complete idiot. There are quills up there, and it's driving me crazy, because I want to get those quills up there. But I think I have to hop down, and... Am I really just gonna obsess over this? Yes, I am. I think I should have gotten them when I was up there before. They're hidden unless you go over here. Yeah, okay. One of those things you have to observe from a distance. And then figure out the drop down. Because I wouldn't have put that together had I not been intrigued and entranced by them. So down here... So there is the other entrance to the lower part of the isometric palace that comes with the expansion. Follow this over here. For some reason that sound effect though of them walking on ice makes me hurt my teeth. Ooh. Where are you at? I don't know where you're at. Oh, you're down here. There we go. So now the only Ghost Rider I need is the one I can't get yet. I don't have the one move, the one smashy smash move. Which I believe is the technical term if you look it up on Wikipedia. Here we go. I do enjoy how excited the corplets are whenever they see you. They're like shocked that they have something to do. Because, you know, oh, no, nope, not yet. I'm not worrying about you yet, sir. But being a baddie would require a lot of standing around in games like this. Damn it! I was too slow. Can't they, like, give me a special copy of the game for DK by Done Slow where I don't have to be so fast? Nope. Ah! I was so close. Oh, I had to hit all of the ice. Damn it! Then I wasn't so close at all, was I? Yeah, I now have to hit that, and then it'll open. Okay, got it. I understand now. I run face first into a torch. Alright, fine, Karkas. Fine. The fall damage is really getting me today. Alright, I'll talk to Kartos. Oh. Purdy gems. I feel like the only instance of people using the word purdy as Kartos just did would be in characters from off Deliverance. 100 gems. Alright. Yes, tell me the controls, because I'm terrible at this. Alright, let's see if I can actually do this. I'm not optimistic about my chances. Oh, nope. That was terrible. I cannot do this game. You didn't rustle up enough gems for the pagey. Considering my bee's name is Hive Russell, that's really insulting. So any kids glove? Shit! What? Yeah, I don't know what the dickens was that, because I just glitched through the track. What the dickens? Ah! Fuck off! Yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible. No, I don't want to try again, but I have no choice. Need Kartos. And it's only gonna get worse from here, right? This is only the second Kartos. I missed it. My problem is I don't know when to modulate the speed up versus slowing down or just going normal speed. And then panic sets in. Sheer blind panic sets in. Fuck. See, this is where I always screw up. Ah! Alright, just stay alive! Oh! I am gonna get good at this. I have to get good at it before the boss fight of World 4. But I might just get demoralized. This might just break my spirit completely. Fuck. And then, yeah, it's like, trying to avoid one thing and then you run face first into another thing. Oh, those barrels, those triple barrels always get me. Why do barrels betray me? I'm Barrel's biggest ally. Yeah, I keep like whining in the mid-70s range. Booby, let's go. He's so excited, and I hate him so much. I think, I'm just gonna say, I think I just, I'm gonna say I think I need to take my time, and then every time I take my time, I look like a fool. This is just so left field from the rest of the gameplay. That's my biggest problem. It's almost as bad as the Rextro games, except with the Rextro games, I like anticipate. I can't hit that, and the track curves, and I don't know the perspective I'm firing at enemies from. Ugh, Kartos. Fuck those barrels. And I keep getting suckered in by get the wrong gems. $93. I'm seven away. Deep breath. Deep breath. I can do this. I feel like I end every stream now in extreme agony with Kartos. It's not by design. Alright. Speed up. Ouch. Ow. I can do this. I can do this. Nice one, partners, he says after, what, 12 failed attempts. I feel like he's condescending me. Oh, you mean it wasn't frustrating and broken? They try to make him Cranky Kong, and it just doesn't work. Like a more genial Cranky Kong, who's not like bitter boomer, but. And then like it's not boring, Laylee. It's just it's frustrating and hard, and it's only gonna get worse from here. All right, well that is the end of our adventure today, and a good ending because I need to go wash off all the honey from my body, or at least I feel like there's honey all over my body. It's psychosomatic. I'm just imagining that I'm exuding honey from my pores because I am not cold-blooded and I do have pores and I sweat and I feel greasy and gross right now thanks to the slurp state. I want to thank everyone who tuned in and anybody who's watching this later on YouTube. And I want to thank everyone who commented and antagonized me and for not giving me shit for continually dying at Kartos. Andre is yelling at me about my fan wank, about Yuka developing sweat glands in the middle of the slurp state, because he says that fan wank is bullshit. That logic would work for a banjo growing gills temporarily or something, because bears are distantly descended from fish the same way we are, evidenced to this day by how our two species receive oxygen while in the womb, but the same doesn't apply in reverse. Now apologize. Andre, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you were offended. Yeah, fake apology. Fake politician apology. Thoughts and prayers. All right. Anyway, thanks everyone. We'll be back on Sunday with DK Vine's Stream of Thieves. Some more spoopy Halloween-related nonsense there. And of course, stay tuned for upcoming episodes of The Conversation. And we'll be back next week with DK Vine Done Slow as we continue Glitterglaze Glacier, as we expand it, as we plow some snow, give some snowmen some hats, and go through some Gloomy Gem Grotto. So stay tuned for that. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Meow, meow.